Alright, so video log. We are on our way to work this morning. It is April 1st, pre-dawn hours. There was no video log in February, and there was no video log in March. Not really. I guess this could be called it, but no. We have some unfortunate things. We went to Universal Studios in February, but the trip didn't turn out very well. To be honest, it just kind of sputtered, for lack of a better word. And then my sister-in-law passed away unexpectedly. Very unfortunate situation. It's just really sad more than anything else. So as far as logging is concerned, I'm gonna do it where I can, when I can. Driving to work videos, I'm hoping to keep that to a minimum because, well, it's dark. Truck tried to run me over. That was not nice at all. Hey, you can see the river behind me. And it looks like the sun's slowly coming up as well. The camera. The camera is on a monopole mount. You could probably call it a selfie stick. Basically, it's an extendable mount that is sandwiched between the seat and the console with a rubber grip so nothing gets scratched up. It does mean, though, if I brake hard, the camera will go flying forward. That's okay. High school reunion planning continues, although the planning's kind of done. The hardest part was opening an account so people could put money into it. For some reason, that proved to be exceptionally hard for the financial institution in question. It took 3 weeks of trying before it finally got done. You'll have to excuse the long pauses and the cuts. I am driving the car, and my attention is on the car. I'm speaking to you as if you were a passenger, and, put on your seatbelt. The next problem appears to be getting all the people who said, yes, we want to come, to actually send the money so we can lock in the place. The original idea was a party weekend in Orlando with just a few people, and it blossomed from there. We ended up at our current venue, Dave & Buster's, because I sat down and thought about it. The video game craze started with Space Invaders and other creations such as that. And my generation was responsible for putting a lot of quarters into these machines. A lot of quarters into these machines. Regardless of which one was your favorite game, if you're my age, you were part of it. What do you do with a bunch of 48-year-olds having a 30-year reunion? Go to Dave & Buster's, where you have a large video arcade and alcohol. On the downside of the reunion front, I was contacted by the other group. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, this all started because I received an invitation to my 30th year reunion that was basically highly religious in nature. I'm not going to get into the details because it doesn't matter. For a public school, that just wasn't right. So we started this effort for everyone who did not adhere to that religion or that spirituality or whatever term you want to use. After they asked for me to stop the reunion, I let them know that other people involved, other people have committed, and it's not up to me to pull the plug anymore. They also said that, if someone had said something, there could have been some sort of negotiation, but that's completely untrue. When I first received these plans, I did email them and express how I felt it was inappropriate and I would not be attending. I received back an email that informed me that that was too bad and it was my choice. There was no offer for any sort of mutual agreement or finding a happy middle ground. It was so sad, too bad for you. Unfortunately for them, I decided I'd do something for everyone else, or try to. Like I said, the bank account is open. Now we need everyone who committed to doing this to deposit the funds so that we can go ahead and move forward with planning, food and drink and whatnot. Hopefully people aren't dragging their feet, because that's not going to work out well at all. So I'm sure you're going to notice the video chopping in the background. Sometimes there's long moments of silence while I'm watching C. Donald, which is the plate here. This guy's drifting back and forth in the construction traffic like he's going to go faster, and he's not. Sorry. Later in the month, we're going back to Universal Orlando for Velvet Sessions with the Information Society. Just Information Society. We're going to go to that concert. We haven't decided which hotel to stay at. It's a toss-up between the Royal Pacific and Portofino Bay. They're both very nice places to stay. I like both of them. Portofino Bay, go to Sal's Pizzeria on the first floor, pick up beer and pizza, take it back up to your room. Whoa! So we got to a stoplight, and I'm able to correct the camera. As you might have, if I leave it in there, you'll see that the video goes flying forward. Once again, had to brake for traffic. A small car decided that he would drift into the other lane that was occupied by a much larger 18-wheel car-carrying truck. Obviously, that's not going to work. Now I have a much larger problem of a train. I need to turn right, but the train has been going through so long that all of the traffic through the light is completely blocked, and no one can go anywhere because of the length of this train traveling through the middle of Jacksonville at 6:58 a.m. Thank you, CSX. Boy, some of these cuts might be funny as I go back and forth.